This is Kieran Townley. Welcome to our podcast today. I'm a YouTuber and a streamer. We are, of course, going to discuss about life in lockdown. I am joined by Brandon Harkin. Introduce yourself, Brandon.
All right, I'm Brandon.
Brandon, sorry.
Continue. All right. I'm Brandon, as he said. I'm 16 or 17. God, I'm forgetting my own age now. Been locked in that long. I just really enjoy reading, and I'm a student right now. So, shall we continue on?
Yeah. So, right now, of course, we are going to discuss about mental health, of course, the most important of all while we're in lockdown. So, even though, of course, with the current lockdown and even with the ongoing virus crisis, that basically caused a whole pandemic, and basically people are kind of sometimes losing their minds a bit, but with the whole issue with it, with the whole lockdown, it is definitely effective on a lot of people.
Most people are literally losing their mind. I mean, I forgot my age a minute ago. But
that's one of the health issues.
Exactly.
Yeah. But even though it is kind of sucks that basically we cannot meet our friends or even, of course, our family members or even meet new people. I mean, it is kind of make us feel very lonely.
Well, outright, what's your opinion on it? On this whole mental health part of the lockdown? Other than it's really bad.
Well, I mean, okay, we know, of course, that there's many difficult mental health people out there and dealing with the issues of being lonely. It's kind of example with my grandfather. He is currently right now in hospital, but he is going to leave. But he's been here for a very long time and kind of started losing his mind.
That would make you panic, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, of course, he doesn't have the fires or nothing, but he's just have an illness. He have a long time ago before the whole fires. Yeah.
So, as far as it goes, do you consider it to be pretty bad?
Yeah, I mean, of course, there are people in there who are basically don't have the virus, but of course they're afraid in case they might get infected, which of course it is kind of sad and it is kind of sort of give them post-stress odor. But of course, mostly it's kind of effective with the medics down there as well, the doctors, the nurses, you name it.
I feel sorry most for them. I mean, they're literally the frontline fighters. They're touching it every day.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big, massive war, basically, to me. So, it's a war against an invisible enemy, and we don't know who had the virus. It's kind of like someone is an enemy with the virus without knowing about it, type of thing.
No, I'm going to put a wee spin on this. Sometimes it's positive mental health. I can't remember if my mother was telling me or it was on the news, but she was saying that there was this couple. They weren't a couple before the virus, but they were on balconies. I think it was in New York or something, some big city. And they were on opposite ends of the balcony. So your man who was playing a wee drone wrote a wee note, put on the drone, sent it over to her. And she got the note, one thing led to another, and dinner, I think it was something about dinner was delivered to both of them. Both ate, they both on the screen. They met each other. They were basically a couple during the lockdown. So, and also with certain games as well, with multiplayer now, people are actually meeting people they wouldn't normally meet. Friends are now friends because of the virus. It's not the worst thing in the world. It is really bad, obviously. But some people are benefiting from it.
Yeah, I mean, I remember recently my grandmother basically recently got box of your your stuff you need with the whole coronavirus, like food, cleaning products, you name it.
Yeah.
And they feel very happy over it, and she's actually glad that someone in the neighborhood is watching over her, in a good way. I mean, even of course, I remember watching the news that people, of course, obviously using social media to contact each other.
Yeah.
Like, say, of course, obviously with Google Hangout or whatever, but like what we're using right now. Even of course, this is what I heard also from Tinder. Tinder is more or less acting like social media, like social network. I meant to say, instead of a dating site, because they basically like announced that they're basically giving everyone a free passport to go over to each country.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, like not like go to actual country, but you know, like
I know what you mean.
Even of course, people of course are also suffering boredom as well. But
well, it's better to be bored than dead.
Yeah, everyone's always suffering with boredom, and we're basically kind of losing, like sight of to keep us busy. Like even though we are trying to keep ourselves busy, like we're trying to baking food, like whatever cookies or brownies, which me and my mum did. So, what do you think, anyways? Like, what are you trying to keep yourself happy and keep your mind straight and busy?
Well, for now, I've tried to get myself in a wee routine. You know, wake up, brush my teeth, shower, eat. You know, that sort of way. It's been fine, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, what's trying to keep you like stop going for bored and like?
As I was saying to you before, I've been trying to keep up with coursework. While a lot of people have been saying that you basically shouldn't do anything, you'll go back to school next year and you'll have to do it anyways. But if you have the stuff in front of you, why not do it now so you don't have to do it later? So that's been keeping me sane. That and planting. Decided getting wee gardening. Decided, why not?
Let's move to the next subject then.
Okay, so which one's that? Positive spin on the virus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Positive aspects of lockdown. For you, you were saying that you were starting to pick up bacon yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's something a bit different. Something you wouldn't normally do if you weren't locked down, right?
Yeah. I know a lot of people are starting to pick up with hobbies. Which is something new. Like of course, even I basically saw a lot of like of course obviously big discounts on internet that they're giving away to people to keep them busy.
Yeah.
And also learning skills. Like if someone want to learn to speak Chinese or any other foreign languages.
I actually have a friend trying to learn Korean now.
How he's doing with it so far?
Well, he's been able to say, hello, how are you? I like cheese. So he's doing pretty well.
Well, what about yourself, anyways?
Me? Well, with the lockdown, like you say, I'm picking up a new hobby. I wouldn't have thought of gardening before today, but I thought, well, my man has stuff like this outside. May as well. Why not? You know? Use it. So, got a couple of seeds, got a couple of things, started, putting things in pots, saw what happened. Watered them, and now just gotta see what happens until they grow.
But it is so surprising that people are just trying to make you feel happy about it, not losing it. So now let's get to the big major part as well. So far, people are busy are kind of having an issue with medias right now, but
what kind of issues?
Like okay, like example, let's talk about soap, like EastEnders, Coronation Street. They're kind of starting losing episodes, and they're forcefully have to make slim their time schedules now. Like, because basically, before the whole coronavirus happened, they make this much episodes, but they couldn't have the whole thing for the whole 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's kind of bad, but even though they're already talking about showing classic storylines now, I mean, currently, ATV is talking about showing classic storylines from the past, like
what
even
kind of
also, sorry,
what kind of storylines?
God, there's like many classic storylines. They're probably like show some of the best ones from the past. like, of course, whatsoever. Even, of course, remember that people, of course, are starting using more Netflix and Amazons and you name it now.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Yeah.
I know it's because they're bored, but they just release things on normal TV.
Well, okay. Obviously, we know there's original stuff on Amazon. Like, like the most highly popular Tiger King.
Since we're going on that media, what kind of things are you starting to watch?
Well, I am kind of starting watching. What I'm starting watching? I'm starting watching Devs, which is a new American TV show.
What's it about?
It's kind of more or less. I cannot say too much, and also does sound a bit confusing, but the show is later cleared up. It's basically a sort of like techno thriller type of story. I did watch some films, like I did watch Jojo Rabbit, and I kind of loved the ending of it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's a really strong message, and it's kind of like really relatable of right now we're dealing with. Yeah, I mean, have you watched any shows lately?
I'll be honest, I don't really watch TV, Netflix, Amazon, none really.
Wow.
I know. Most people want the few people in the universe that do that, but hey.
Well, what's trying to keep you entertainment for a while?
I've just decided to try, like I said, started gardening, thought, why not? The other thing I've started trying to pick up was I have like a wee guitar in my room. So I thought, why not see if I can pick something up? It's not working.
So, let's sum it up anyways. We're all trying to basically keep ourselves busy, even though we're dealing with lonely and losing connection with other people. That, of course, we are busy using social media to connect each other. Where do you see yourself in 3 months' time?
Personally, I would like to think that we'd be out, the world be back to normal, and, you could see the sun be shining still. You?
I will say it will be if we are busy yet out. The world will be not normal as we used to be, but it's going to be kind of like a new normal type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,